Oh, that is incredibly filtered by me. Way to go! I have used something for that, which is probably not as it's designed to be used. There we go. I may have mentioned this in some one of my streams or videos, but I apologize for being quite fresh to this. But that should be chat more visible on screen, possibly, or I've messed this up. But yeah, I'm trying to climb from 13,000, 12, no, 14,000 in the last 7 hours. And the thing is, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Now I want to see if that chat appears. Because I had a problem where only my chat appeared on the screen, which is useless. Wait. Checking this. Does my chat appear but not somebody else's? And if so, how utterly useless is that? In which case, yeah, completely. That's just my chat. How useful. How? Right, I'm going to go with the chat from the side because that's something that I can. Yeah. It is there. In a second, this chat window goes down, down, down. There we go. Yay! Hello outside chat window. I'm gonna get that right one day. I will. It's gonna happen. But yeah, see, I've got these three, and I'm planning to basically rotate between those three. That one's nearly out of fuel. But yeah, I have a feeling that this climb is going to be incredibly easy for the start, and then get incredibly difficult towards the end. But I was thinking if I do manage to get into that top 1k, I'm going to reward myself with a nice treat of a 5th star on that Chiron. So I have to see if I can get some tokens. Admittedly, the token rewards this season are terrible. Like, really, really bad. But they did open it up so that, like, at least the top 3k now get rewards. But yeah, I have a feeling that in the 14k rating, I am going to be experiencing 90% touch driving bots. Also known as free rank. But like, it is going to climb really quickly because I think like where I am on the multiplayer league is going to be a very, very easy escape from this bottom area. I do need like 21 blueprints for that 5th star in the Chiron though. And like, I'm only getting it just for the sake of, I don't have the credits to make use of it. It is just a case of, yeah, I would love to have it because that car is awesome. But I'm only going to get it for myself as a treat if I can like get some extra tokens from this. I don't really have too much to fear, I think, in these first couple of races though. The reason why my rank is absolutely as low as heck, by the way, is because most of the times where I've been like uploading, yay, there's 110 rank. Most of the times while I've been uploading and creating videos and doing stuff on my channel today, I've just had Asphalt on in the background, and it's just been touch driving multiplayer stages. So it's gotten me some gold, but at the same time it's just been like, yeah, a day where I was trying to do a few bits and pieces. So my channel now has channel art, which was drawn by a friend of mine, which looks slightly scary, but is sadly accurate. But the yeah, I did just kind of like sort other stuff in the background today. I've also got like the script, or well, most of the scenes made and a few of them even captured now for a grid review on the Switch, which, yeah, I really wanted to do that for a bit. So I actually put a bit more time into it than my... I threw a review up for... What's it called? That terrible game, Gear Club Unlimited? Oh well, I call It's Just a Game. It's called It's Just a Game, and he slams me 3 or 4 times as I drive past. It's just a game, mate. Read your own name. And yeah, this is absolutely going to be like more free rank. That's the way, like, I do this for multiplayer most seasons, and I kind of get away with it quite well. But yeah, where I like leave my rank drop to absolutely terrible early on in the season, and then just climb it all back in the last couple of hours. It's 8 hours though. I was kind of busy today with stuff. I may have left it fall a bit too far. To be fair, thank you, El Chippy. These first couple of races are against like bots in terrible cars, but I'm just emptying out the 918 because I have a feeling that in an hour's time I'm gonna make use of that one more time close to the top 1k. Is that another 100? Yay! Another 112. Oh, also, in another couple of races, these cars are going to get refueled anyway. Because I'm near the level up. Woohoo! 50k. Before I started the stream as well, I done the the expert race for today, and done the club time in the Centenario. That Lamborghini, the first kind of S rank car that you get. That wasn't fun. that was not fun. A car is really, really bad. It's a shame too, because like the yo, by the way, at a bunch of different people. I'm just closing down to see how many are watching. I hope you're all having a cool enough evening. I was trying to do this earlier on this evening, which would have made it slightly easier, but also yeah, I got kind of caught up doing a few bits and pieces. But yeah, I hope people are having a cool evening and doing alright in the events which are closing, because like tonight we have the end of the Lamborghini, or no, the Lamborghini Aventador Q or Aventador J event, and the Chiron event goes away tonight. People are saying the fact that we might have like 2 weeks to wait before the next special event, but hopefully tomorrow we'll see some sort of a car hunt or so anyway that'll be used towards it. This is going to be 3 for 3 with races that are absolutely simple and just give me a free 100 points. I'm not going to complain. Starting off at 14,000 rated. It's not exactly the best place to be for multiplayer. I definitely feel I can do... Wait, are you going to use all of the... Whoa! Looking down. Oh no! So guys catching me because I was watching down. Yeah, I have the 3 cars, the Apollo, the Porsche, and this Lycan. They're all like really, really nicely tuned up by me. So I have 3 4K cars there nearly, and also yeah, like they're about to get refueled anyway in a couple of seconds. So because of my terrible rank, everyone else loses rank. Whoops. Sorry at everyone. I just literally drained rank from every single other person. Wait, what about Mr. Top Gear China? Does he also... Yep. Sorry, guys. This is the terrible thing about coming into a... Oh, I have to screenshot that. Ooh. That's gonna sting. What I'm going to do as well, though, is like, if you guys are playing in multiplayer, I'm going to throw a signing up queue for myself just in here. And I am just going to do it with a signing in 10. Because, yeah, I was having trouble with chat add-ons and stuff all the time. So I will just throw it in chat as signing in 10. And I will, at the same time, then click the sign up thing 10 seconds after I put that in chat. just to see if you guys can sync up, because obviously I'm going to be slightly out of sync with the between webcam, my Elgato, and then uploading to YouTube. But 10 seconds should give you more than enough time if you wanted to jump in. But oof, that's the first time I've ever seen that with like everyone else loses score. Yeah, I may as well use the Lycan again because it's going to refuel, I think, on the next race. But and if anyone is playing and your name isn't what it is in the chat, just shout. That way I'll know if you're in the same race as me, and I can either watch out for you trying to 360 me and kill me, or handheld gamer. They don't actually have that much rating for me to steal. This isn't gonna be another 100. Possibly about 50-ish. But yeah, I do like. That's one of the reasons where I kind of love doing this multiplayer the way I do it, is the fact that I started this off at 14k and it's already up to 6. Oh, I'm just gonna go this way. I don't normally go through the pyramid, but that guy is like dumping me. I'm gonna it was either go through the pyramid or go into the wall. But yeah, I've been playing with this car all week through the expert events. I wanted to kind of see if it's... What? But yeah, I wanted to see if it was possible... Oh. Man, that's weird. Like, getting hit like that and not wrecking. Apologies. I had wanted to see just if it was possible to do all of the expert club race times in this car, because it is a really awesome car. But yeah, I hadn't actually really made use of it for them before. Oh, my me handheld gamer. Oh, first race with actually 2 laps. The Lycan's speed is exceptional, but it doesn't do well in crowds. Actually, a lot. Well, I suppose the Porsche 918 does, but like the Apollo N and this Lycan both handle crowds really, really poorly. So they could be trouble for getting closer to the 1k. I don't know if it's noticeable, by the way, in my videos, but my angle of viewing has changed in the last couple of days. I finally got my proper screen back. I had been on a really, really not good old screen that I had taken out of storage because I had a problem with my main screen. But yeah, my air quotes TV for Asphalt is a bit on the crazy side. It is. Whoops. My TV can be made visible. When I say TV, I mean that guy that sits there and pulses like a star. But yeah, I've an Epson projector, full HD gaming one, which is what I slot my Switch into. It makes for a really unusual going from a 6-inch screen to a 100+ inch image for the Switch. Yay! Level 88. Now I can go back in time. 12 tokens for level 88. And top 6k. But now I'm going to more strategically use my cars because I don't really need to use those still, I think. So I'm going to drop down here and use this GTR for a race. Oh! And I forgot to type that in chat. if anyone wants to join in against me. I know a lot of people would have their multiplayer rank kind of already locked in by now and not be risking it in the last 8 hours trying to climb up into the top 1k. But at least, like I said, like this season is really cool because you have the rewards given out for the top 3k are all not too bad. A guy called Hand Solo, not bad. I'm sure he's keeping himself occupied during lockdown. Although quite a lot of places have kind of reopened again now with that. We have it here where it's possible to do like most stuff in Ireland, that is. But like our country like shut down super. Oh my van! Thank you. This is a car that once it gets rolling, as much as like the GTR is 3000 rated, I find it has very little trouble taking care of like cars that are far higher rated than that, as long as like it doesn't come down on me. Sorry guys, don't mind me. Just go for points. But yeah, it's like it's a weird one where its rating doesn't quite show just how good it is. It was the same with the other Nissan as well, the 370Z Nismo. That thing, whoa! That thing's like 1,600 rating, and yeah, it's like incredibly fast. Well, okay, it's incredibly fast for a car that's 1,600 rating. Oh, don't. Why? Weirdest thing with that crash is like he actually slowed himself down just as badly as he did me. But yeah, I am going to be making use of my extreme pacifism again in multiplayer, with the exception of people who deliberately crash into me. So now that guy in the black car is fair game. As long as I don't get hit by the van that they knocked into the air. I should be able to catch him on the spiral across the ice field here. Maybe, as long as I hit this properly. Ooh. Not quite. I'm gonna need them to either make a mistake or else clash into each other, which they might do. Because one of those guys... Oh no, there's too much of a gap between them. Unless they mess up on jumping the hotel. Oh, third. But yeah, that WPMOX person, like, went into the side of me. I'll get him. Considering the fact that he's 2,500 rating, I'm gonna see him in a bunch more races. Yeah, I should still be able to gain significant rank from these cars, just as long as I, yeah, keep doing sort of okay. And then once it starts to get hard with these guys, I'm going to jump back to the 4K rated guys and start to rotate on them. Now, again, like if you are in the chat, feel free to jump in any race at all and just like, yeah, give a shout in chat as well. If your race name is different to your name in chat. Yo, Clone Trooper. How are we getting on? I was looking down. I didn't get to see. But I didn't recognize any of those names. I take it like, yeah, quite a lot of people who would be in chat of who would watch this are probably not down in the 4 and 5K rating. Maybe. But yeah, my main goal... I was thinking I was on the wrong corner. Well, my main goal is to climb back into the 3K rating. Up to the top 1K rating would be cool. And if I manage to put myself into a position where the top 1K is guaranteed for tomorrow. That could just... Oh, there he is. Trying to 360 me. Hello, made in Taiwan. You're gonna get it, mate. Excuse me. The thing is, though, he like went from being in front of me to behind me and then 360'd. I have a feeling it's gonna be really tough to get vengeance on somebody that's got a connection like that, but we'll see. My goal is to win races, not particularly get vengeance, but at the same time, if I happen to be going past somebody that's knocked me down or tried, I am going to deck them. Is it just me or is somebody disconnected? Because I should be in fourth. Wait, did Taiwan DC? Ah, don't you love it when the trash takes itself out? It's really handy. But yeah, neither of the two racers in front of me are that guy who 360'd me and then zipped past. Also, neither of the two guys in front of me are anywhere close to each other, so they are sadly not going to be fighting. I have to say, this like Paradise track is one where I really hated it when it came in first, but like there was an event that came in with it. Oh, Taiwan did finish the race. He just raced terribly. He must have crashed after he took me out. Ah, cool. Yeah, the Chiron event is back in. I was thinking like when I've expended the fuel, because I'm gonna like be streaming this for at least an hour, but when I've expanded the fuel I may take a look and just do one of the Chiron runs just for the sake of yeah, making use of the tickets in that, because like I've been trying to farm up that a small bit more than I had done in previous weeks. There's a good few people in my club already who have that maxed out. And it makes me feel kind of bad, the fact that I've got it at 2 stars. I forgot to do a countdown thing in chat. I suck. Sorry. I will shout that definitely in the next one. Uh-oh. Okay. And now I'm into a region where there's already everyone's in 4K rated cars, which is cool, but... Oh. my easy win streak may have ended. And thankfully, it's put me in the lead in front of all these guys in 4K rated machines. To be fair, like this GTR is really, really awesome for a 3000 rated car. Definitely punches above its weight, I find. But I think there's an... Oh yeah. Hello. Yeah, there's at least a couple of 4K rated machines in this that there's no chance I'm gonna have to fend off with this car. Unless they fight against each other, or I can 360 them. Eep. Sorry. I don't like 360ing people, but I also like to win. Oh, cool, and that guy respawned and then got knocked down by someone behind us boat. I mean, like, I feel bad, but still, it's really good for me, because that means he won't be catching up with me anytime soon, hopefully. Come here. Come here. Genuinely, like, for a car which is just barely over the 3,000 rating, this Nissan is definitely, like, far better than the rating would suggest it'll be. Oh, please don't hit me into the side. Uh-oh, that guy's coming up fast. I'm happy enough with that. Considering that, yeah, I think, like, most of the car, yeah, there was a 3.8, 3.8, and a 3.4. The ramps in the Caribbean. There is one place in the Caribbean which is absolutely awful, and I never go for it anymore. Which is, say, that version of the track that I just raced on there. There's a part after the long straight where you go up onto like a wooden ledge. You come down onto a beach, and as you go around the beach, there's like a bar rolling ramp in the sand. I don't think I've ever been able to hit that without just flipping either into the sand, into the stands near there. Like, I don't think I've ever been able to use it properly without just dying. It is insane how weirdly placed it is. And hello, reverb. I was going to make an echoing voice gag, but reverb isn't the same as echo, is it? Is it? Is it? No, it's not. I don't remember what sound effect it is, because curses. It's similar to an echo, isn't it? It's like in a guitar, the reverb sound. I've confused myself. That was easy. Reverb was also the name of Vibe's alter ego, I want to say, in The Flash, if I remember correctly. And he was awesome. I absolutely love that show, by the way. I finished watching it a couple of days ago, and wow, just absolutely amazing, like, science fiction weekly TV show. The CW's The Flash, I mean, not the 90s The Flash. Although the actor from the 90s Flash was in it. The Bugatti event is still on, but today they removed the 5 tokens for doing it bonus thing. What does which mean? The signing up in? I mean the fact that I am going to press A on the sign in option in Asphalt 9 Legends. So if you had Asphalt 9 up and running at the same time, you could, yeah, count down and join up around the same time and get into the same race as me. If you wanted to, as long as you're in the Master League, you should be able to team up regardless of the actual rank number. I know I'm still quite a ways down, but yeah, the as long as you're in Master, it should be just down to the timing of people signing up. Whoa, just missed a fan. But the Chiron event is still up for another 8 hours. And I was saying it earlier on in the stream, the fact that if I do place myself solidly into the top 1k. Whoa, I didn't even see that guy on the minimap. No! Oh, his dot was like inside my car on the minimap. I didn't notice him before I hit the ramp. Ah! But yeah, if I place into the top 1k in this, I was pretty much gonna give myself a present of the 5th star for that Bugatti. I won't be able to make any use out of it because I have no credits hardly, but at the same time I really I want to be able to get myself just that 5th star. Because I don't know when it'll pop up again. But I do need just 21 blueprints for it. So I was working it out, like the worst case scenario, I think it's going to cost about 5,000 credits. Wait, SR? God, I love this GTR. It's such a beast for a car that's like overlooked by so many racers because of its weird 3k rating. Like this car is so much better than that rating. Uh-oh. Okay, this time I'm aware of the dot at least on my minimap. No! He was SR, I should have seen it coming. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, genuinely, what? Oh, everyone else below is on a weirder rank. Okay, now I'm gonna break out the other cars. BOS soon. Which car reverb? If that's a car you're referring to? I can't think of anyone that has that name. All that's in my head is Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova. It's probably no car called that. But I am going to chuck him refueling. As in, is that the name of an event? Or a car? Boop. Signing in 10. But you will probably see that after I've said this. Should get myself a little egg timer. I was trying really hard to get the chat working as an overlay from YouTube. From Twitch, I can do it. But with YouTube, it's just like, nope, not going to have it. And yeah, so I have it now where chat can work, but only my chat. Which, what's the point? You dragon. Oh, Nick! Oh, awesome. In a 3.1k Lycan Hypersport. And that's why I was saying to do the sign up in thing. I will look out for... Wait, there's quite a few Lycans here. But I will try and avoid yours. Ah, cool, you got the blue one. I genuinely, like, I've spent so far at the absolute bottom of the leaderboards this week that I have no idea how aggressive or anything that people are towards the top of the board. Uh-oh. I just saw bits of your car, Nick. No. you want to know how to do that death barrel roll save, by the way, I've got a video for that on my channel. If you notice the car entering the absolute, like, terrible barrel roll where you just, yeah, lose control of the car and it slowly rotates onto the roof. It's a really handy trick. I show it properly in that video, but it is just as easy as it's a 360 in midair, by the way. Which sounds weird, but if you do that exact same motion for a 360 when you're in one of those death barrel rolls, like you do just Oh! What? Okay. Well, that was worse for him. Oh, probably would have got that guy in 4 too. Yay! Yeah, well, yeah, I should just, like, I will just go for it, really. And yeah, I seen the your car at the start, Nick. Like, I was just, because I got knocked down on that first hill, just as we were going up the thing. But when I was coming around the second or third corner, yeah, I just seen an explosion and your blue lichen flew over my head. I was just like, got it, duck. Like you said, I know people like play this game on a lot of different things, but yeah, I'd want to wager that I possibly play the Switch on one of the larger screens, but I maybe. But yeah, definitely, it makes games like Asphalt and that quite a bit cool. And yeah, I'm going to just use the Porsche because that is a 55-minute respawn time. But yeah, it's definitely counted in my head. It's definitely already entering the point where there's a couple of like fairly tough racers. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I'm not super competitive when it comes to like the player versus player aspect of this. If you've seen from my channel, like most of what cool. It's Nick and some other people. I see that there's 8 people through chat. Hello, by the way, and other people. I hope you're having a cool evening. If you're watching this live, or if you're watching this on replay, I hope you had a cool season. But yeah, I am like not the most competitive in the player versus player part. I just really love the time trials and race against the clock stuff. There was a really cool mode. Oh no. That was a lucky escape. But yeah, there was a really cool mode in Mario Kart Deluxe on the Switch where you had to race against the developers, and it was to unlock like a gold Mario skin. Really, really cool. But yeah, I love like events like that where there's just a case of like the game tells you beat this time with this car and then just to go at it. Whereas, yeah, that's slightly less of what the game is in multiplayer. Oh no! Oh no! What? Yeah, like I don't think I'd get away with doing a ramp like that in any sort of event where I'm trying to get a good speed. I love the Porsche's ability to kind of make up for like the stakes like that. Like, there's some cars in this game which are really, really powerful and, like, they're not exactly good to drive, but they're incredibly powerful. So, like, the Lycan Hypersport, I find that that's one where, like, it's capable of insane speeds, but I don't find it as enjoyable as something like the Corvette Grand Sport or the Viper or the Chiron. But, like, I know that it is... I suppose it's just a case of it's down to the different car handling for different people. Because I know that some people in my club, like, absolutely gush over certain cars that I just cannot get my head around. But yeah, this week's multiplayer season, I seen the fact that, like, all the S cars, or the master cars, I mean, more so, the Apollo, this, and the Lycan, like, were all ones that I'm handy enough with driving, and have them at the 4K-ish rating. Makes a car that much better. I'm wondering if you typed that before the event started, and yeah, you come second and get 2 more points than me. Nice one. I wish there was a way that you could see, like, the layout and see who's actually behind you, because especially, like, say, it's cool in this, but even when it's like your own club members and stuff, it really is odd sometimes when you have somebody behind you and you're, like, not sure if it's one of the good guys, shall we say. Alright, 3,000 rating. That's not bad. Climbed 11,000 places in the last 42 minutes. Yeah, that's decent enough. Okay, is that one more? 2 more fuel for this. If that's been 42 minutes, yeah, I might actually do one try and run after, once I've emptied out the Porsche. Just because of the fact that, like, I really want to grind out as much of that car as possible. So I'm gonna be taking 1 minute away from multiplayer. Oh, my coffee is empty. It is currently 3:17 here in Ireland, by the way. Oh, nice shades, Wesley. That's an unusual name. There's a guy in my club by the name of Wesley, but I don't know if he has any haters to the... Maybe. That guy in my club has, like, a YouTube channel with, I think, is it 200k subscribers now. No. Phew, nearly ran into the back of 316 there. But yeah, he's got, like, 200k. And I'm just like, I just passed 300. And I'm super happy with that. And I don't know what the heck happened to that crash. I think I may have been responsible for some of it, because I did 360, because I knew that there was going to be somebody coming down on me. But everyone loses. But yeah, that lad in club, he runs, like, a fishing YouTube channel. And she has, like, yeah, literally hundreds of thousands of subs. I was thinking, it's like, maybe he could give me a shout out. And I'm like, how much crossover is there between people who love fishing and people who love Asphalt 9 Legends videos? And I'm like, that's probably on a Venn diagram, those 2 circles probably don't have much crossover. Oh, I'm in 5th. That's somebody DC. That looks like the place where I firstly had the crash on the first lap. I wonder, did somebody, like, come out of that crash so badly that they just DC'd? That's one thing as well. Like, I noticed a few of the people in my club and others have mentioned the fact that like getting DC'd in multiplayer races and stuff. And yeah, I'm not sure if it happens to any of the people who are watching, but you know that you can get like a wired Ethernet cable for the Switch. All you have to get is if you check on Amazon for Ugreen Switch Ethernet, there's oh no, there's one on there that's about like a tenner in UK cash, and yeah, it's wow. Give me that rank. Give me. I love it. Like, I come fourth and I get more combined rank than the people who came in first, second, and third combined. Asphalt. Yay. But yeah, that Ugreen USB Ethernet cable, it's really, really awesome because it is just a case of like lets you connect a wired net connection straight into the Switch. Have I gotten into the top 2K? 2,500. So I have gained 11,500 rating. That's why starting off so low is really, really good as well. You start off at the absolute bottom and then you're like, yes, I'm not last anymore. Sort of. You get better on a technicality. So we're gonna go again in the 10. But yeah, like this Bugatti event was really cool though, because like this is one of the first ones where a few people in the club who played this on Android as well, they mentioned the fact that like it was completely separate from the way this one ran on the mobile version and the PC version. So they used like different events and different cars. That's probably also why this event ran for 15 days instead of like, well, it ran for the full month, but it was only like 15 events long, just because of the fact that they kind of shuffled things around and it didn't quite line up properly. But it still ended up as being a really, really cool event where like quite a lot of people were able to unlock the car. I noticed there was a load of people who were able to unlock the car but not able to actually take part in that day 15 event. But the day 15 event rewards are really, really bad. So like, oh, why Darte? Oh, and he just quit. I love that. It's like somebody just loses their first crash in a race and whoop, that's it, they're gone. Clearly doesn't believe in the underdog story like I do. Do it. Maybe. I think when you start off at 14,000 rated, you know you're the underdog. You're under 13,999 other dogs. Oh, will I hit this with a boost or will I explode into pieces? That's one like ramp where if you hit that and gain too much height before you move forward, you do just explode. Like, it's a certainty that you just explode. It is a fantastic explosion though if you hit it with a nitro shockwave and just explode into the air at 300 miles an hour. You look not unlike a 4th of July firework for our American friends. And I'm hoping that the second and third guy together, like, they're looking like they're fighting a fair bit. If they take each other out, I 100% get that spot because there's no way that they'll be able to recover from it. It's a shame there's no voice chat in this so I can like chant fight, 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 fight you guys. Ah, that guy sucked. Yeah, and wait, I think was he in the titanium car? No way he's coming back to this. Mine. That's the thing. I'd always play it like really, really safe. So in a case like where there's fights and stuff going on, I'd much rather just kind of just leave them to it. Just kind of, I'm gonna sit over here and let them blow each other up. Another 23 points. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly nip from multiplayer for a second and just check that the daily events, the tickets on that. Oy, yes. I'm going to very, very quickly make use of the discard because that's one that's like an incredibly costly thing. So yeah, if you're looking to jump into multiplayer races, I'm going to be at least the next 2 to 3 minutes just doing this event to burn off 6 tickets. But I'll be straight back into multiplayer after that. But yeah, this Chiron Nemesis event, if you haven't been keeping up to date on this Chiron car is one that's like needed for a couple of different things. It's needed if you want to 100% the career, but also there is talk of it being actually needed in one of the car unlocks, which kind of sucks because the 3 cars that get unlocked during it, the Beast, the Cyan Concept, and the Force, like they can get blueprints for this car, but this FENYR, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, like the actual blueprints for this car can't be gotten at the moment because the only way you can get blueprints from this car were getting Legends rank before. But yeah, they've stopped including the blueprints for this now as a multiplayer reward, so you can't get this car, and this car is required to get the Chiron epic import parts. So it kind of sucks for people who are trying to unlock that car. It's like 5 blueprints you can't try. That's one thing. It's like the people who 360 like all the time in races, I don't get that. Like, I suppose from a point of view of like if you want to do a race which is like perfect for like a certain event time, like these events, like if I'm putting up a video and it says like, okay, here's what you do, and the very first ramp I hit in it is with like a 360 to gain boost, I know that quite a lot of like the player base don't really feel comfortable with using those. And like the thing is like it becomes an entire separate video trying to explain even like the breakdown on certain things. Like when some comes to certain like stuff, I had one person on a video accusing me of not playing on the Nintendo Switch because of the fact that like the way that I handled in one of the cars. He was like, "No, mate, this isn't the Nintendo Switch version of this game." It's like, what? Just genuinely what? But yeah, I am aware of the fact that like the way I race is really, really safe, but also it's like outside of the little drifts and stuff like that, like it should be mostly easy to kind of copy the routes and stuff, hopefully. But yeah, I know that like some people have videos where they're like, this is all you need to do, and they hit the first ramp with a nitro and just 360ing off into the air like a star. And you're like, alright, cool. Most players won't be able to copy that. This Chiron event sucks for one thing, is the fact that like it costs 3 tickets per entry and you only get 1 pack per time you do it, and you need to do it with all the cars, so you need to do it like 5 times 4, so yeah, 20 different times, and you need 3 tickets per entry, so 60 tickets in total. And sorry if you joined the stream looking for the multiplayer. This isn't multiplayer for the next minute and 14 seconds. This is me using up my tickets. And then I am jumping straight back into multiplayer and resuming from, I think, 2,500 rating? Hopefully 2,500 rating. If you ever run into trouble on these braking parts on any stage, by the way, just know the fact of don't nitro into that. Especially not the nitro shockwave. Because like the game programs their braking apart in line with your car speed. So if you nitro shockwave into them sometimes... Oh my god, why is my car all the way over there? But yeah, if you nitro shockwave as that stage starts to brake, you can sometimes end up outracing the braking platforms and just exploding against rock. It's good fun. If you like to see little bits of car flying here. Oh. But yeah, this week as well, it's just like, I have the first video done of it. But yeah, this week I'm trying to do the expert races in the Centenario. And I did the one in the Himalayas, or not, yeah, the Himalayas, today's one, and oh my god. That thing is just so heavy. It is, I don't even know how it's classed as an S-rank car. It is an absolute ton. What are my boys doing? 13. Yeah. For the last 2 weeks, though, it's been really awesome. For the last 2 weeks, we managed to do every single one of the Expert Day quest things, which was really class. So, I'm going to put my thing in chat again. Technically, that was signing in 12 seconds because I didn't time it properly and have myself on the right screen. There has been a time, by the way, when I was doing this last week with the timers where I've done that and then the server has booted me out. So my apologies if somebody's trying to time it with me. If you get into a game and I get booted back out, like, there's not much I can do about it because, yeah, by the time your race is starting, I will still be on that screen. Rich has a poor connection. Spend some of your money on a connection, Rich. Or on a better car. To be fair, the Apollo is like decent to start off with. But if any, I didn't actually check, but if any of those are in S-Class cars, this will not be able to keep out in front of them, I fear. Unless they start fighting each other. Woohoo! Then I'm happy. No, one of them is escaping after me. Don't do that. Get back there and fight. Oh. Okay, to be fair, it's probably better that I actually took this route differently to that guy. Just so I don't run into him down here. No! Oh, you imp. Oh! That looked like he did one of the weird 360s where you land on the car's roof. Then he reappeared on the track. I'll be happy with second. I just see that dot coming up behind me really, really quickly. Like, while this car that I'm in is fast, it is still, I'm pretty sure, is it a B class car? I'm not sure. I know it is an S, but I think it might be either B or A. Woohoo! 53! Wow, into the top 2k already. Okie doke. I am going to hit that signing thing again in chat straight away. And ooh, almost straight away. And yeah, like I said, if you guys are playing on the Nintendo Switch and are doing some multiplayer, like when I type the sign up in 10, just count it down yourselves and do it, because yeah, my video stream and stuff like that will be some bit behind the chat stream. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be burning out all of these cars' fuel. So 7 more races where you can get to 360 me. And that was the second time I forgot to select the car first. But that should be 10 seconds or close to. Hopefully we'll see if there's anyone from chat. Oh, IRC Sax. Good luck. Ooh, 3,900. Wait, nearly in the same car. I've got one more import part on my car than you. But I also have 112 more rating, so if you beat me, I'm losing rank. Okay, you're in the blue Apollo N. You can see my cars in... Whoa! You can see my cars in most races pretty easily enough, because they are like that storm color of just like the Black Knight with the yellow lightning bolt in it. Which is why they're all the black and white, or black and yellow colors. It's meant to be like clouds and a lightning bolt. At least in my head it is. Okay, do I land on this guy? Oh! No! Might have been slightly better the fact that I had gone off the ground. I see a dot behind me. If that's you, Mr. Sachs, by the way, and you can hear, feel free to tear past me. If it's not, I'm gonna see if I can get enough nitro to take out the guy in front here. Because he's definitely not you. Okay, so I'm gonna nip through here. And see if I can cut them off at the other side and land down on them. Oh man. No. Just not enough boost. Ah! That was you just behind. Oh. Very, like, cool that the top 4 all actually gain... Top 5 gain rank? Somebody was definitely going to lose a lot of rank there. Thank you, Tomato, for all your rating. Godspeed. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that might have been you behind, because, like, your car was so neck and neck with mine in the stats, so it's just like, uh-oh. But yeah, like, you can't... There needs to be that look behind button or something just to mark them on the minimap to see. But yeah, like, I try to be clean enough with racing. Try. Doesn't always work out. But yeah, definitely, like, and not somebody to get less salty. Remember to come in here this time. But yeah, like it is just one of those things where when it comes to multiplayer games, I've played so much multiplayer games that I'm just like, yeah, water off a duck's back to win, lose, or draw. Like it's obviously lovely to win in games, but yeah, nobody unless the Diamond God XXXX ones and zeros is in chat. If so, that's a strange name you have. No, wait, it's the same course again. No. Oh no, because the last one was in Scotland. This race is so weirdly timed as well for the multiplayer use of it. Just because of the fact that like you're protected for the first 10 seconds. But by the time that 10 seconds runs out is exactly when you're going to that ramp. And yeah, that's when the danger zone happens. Uh-oh. So you gonna land on me. Oh, there you go. Nope. No. It's raining 360 in cars. But yeah, another reason I don't do that is because like if you come down badly from a 360, like if you come down good from a 360, you gain a full bar boost and you can like nitro shockwave out of it and it's awesome. If you land down badly from a 360, your car is facing against a wall. Oh Lord, what was that? Parked car on the street. But yeah, if you come down badly from a 360, like, it is devastating to your race. Oh, there's a Diamond God. I can't be beaten by a Diamond God. But yeah, it is just a case of they add a completely random element to the race, which especially in those events is something where I kind of can't ever... Oh, I've gone low for this. But yeah, it's one of those ones where I can't really like leave a guide and say, okay, what you need to do is an absolutely perfect like 360 spin on a certain jump, just because of the fact that most players will hit a ramp slightly different, and yeah, it's not something that you can. Oh. Oh, what a weird place to barrel roll. I still gained points from it just because the other cars were pretty. Like, oh man, if I beat that elite diamond guy, I would have definitely got another 20 from him. 2,900. But yeah, that like crazy barrel roll at the end there scraped off the thing and just went off the edge. I'm pretty sure for most of my races there'd be quite a lot of my cars that need like the seat replaced on account of the brown all over them. Okay, where does that put me? Am I near to 1k yet? No. Oh. Okay. Last Apollo N fuel. To Neck and Sax, by the way, if you guys are racing, do just keep in mind the fact that if you're in the top 3k, the rewards for top 3k and top 1k are incredibly similar to each other. Like, I think there's a difference of maybe, is it 50 or 100 tokens? So just if you are like up near the top 3k, don't go too crazy trying to get into the top 1k. Because like, yeah, like the rewards aren't that much better. Like I just like finishing in the top 1k, but if I don't get it, I'm just like completely happy with the 3k. I'm gonna go left here. Want to avoid... Oh wait, no, I went a bit early. I went early because I wanted to avoid people. I'm near some guy with a DC logo. That's not good. And it's Arial, one of my least favorite fonts. That's right, font humor. That's what this has turned into. Oh, Times New Roman him out of here. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're very lucky and have probably not worked in an office or with Microsoft Word. When I'm allowed out of lockdown, I find myself quite frequently in an office. I do IT support and teaching, which is good fun, except for when there's a lockdown, because you can't really do either of those when such a thing is happening. Oh, no, don't 360, you fool. You will kill us all, or just me. I'm gonna have to really fight to try and gain back any places on this race. Alright. The cool thing though about like racing against the S-Class cars and this B1 is the fact that most S-Class cars have really cool top speed, but horrific acceleration and handling. So like if I can crash into them, most of the time I'll come away slightly better off. Most of the time, and slightly. But yeah, if they get like into open road and get to reach max speed, I don't really have an answer to that. Oh, except for one of them going the long way around. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Bike rates high guy, who commented first on a couple of my videos. I like the fact that I now have enough subscribers that I can get somebody saying first, as though there will be more than 5 or 6 comments. But I appreciate the optimism. Your comments have been noted, and you have come first. But yeah, I'll give the countdown in the next one if you want to wait up to join. I'm just going to do something quickly here. It's going to take me about 10 or 15 seconds anyway before I do a countdown. And I'll be using the Lycan Hypersport. I think I've made a mistake. The first. I see that. I was like, oh, this video's. Oh no. My version of nitrous oxide. In preparing for the stream, I had a sandwich and forgot to have a stab. Joys of type 1 diabetes. Can't connect to the internet. Do you mean on your Switch, presumably, as you are typing on YouTube? Blink, blink. But I'm going to throw the countdown timer thing, but I will do it for the 20-second mark. So I'm going to... Yo, Christian Rio. Or Christian Rio. Have you tried turning it off and on again? There, see? All this IT support is going to waste while I'm on lockdown. Genuinely, that can help sometimes with the Switch even. Just hold the home button, put it into flight mode, and then take it out. A giant thumbs back up from the Grand Tour. We definitely slipped down the ranking this season. Wait, when he said expert done, when did he finish that? No, he lies. He meant he had it done. Cool. I'm gonna be doing at least like 4 more races anyway. Bike race high guy. Cool. Yeah, just try that and see. And I'm gonna hit up 1 race in the meantime, and you can jump in the next. When you say AC is better now, I'm wondering, you don't mean air? Because I'm genuinely wondering if you can hear that behind me. Because there's like a fan on my screen. But I don't think my mic picks it up. I think my mic has... hey, Sax! This time I slightly outgun your car, except you've got better acceleration than me. But I will watch out for the blue Apollo. Oh! Whoa, frame rate. Hey, Pro Rider. I like the fact that the guy called Loser not just exploded. Oh, I'm gonna just have to go with the low pad here. Not where I want to be, but no real choice with the angle that I hit the ramp at. I got rid of the guy up front for you, Sax. That's the thing, I will like play it really, really nice and clean in races, unless there's somebody in my club or in a race that's in the same race with me. In which case then I'll deck everyone else for you guys, if I can. But hopefully I sent him back towards you. And like I said, if you're in chat and you're taking part in races as well, just give a shout of your in-game name or driver number, and I'll try and keep an eye out for you. Just in case. Oh! Oh no! What was that? The accidental barrel roll of absolute insanity. Oh no, thanks. Oh no! No, 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 no! Not like these! No! Okay, second is fine, but not third. No, 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 no! Okay, maybe not second. Come on, crash! Crash, crash, crash! No! Oh, I shouldn't have came second in that race. That was silly. Oh, and he was way lower than me. Sorry, Sax. I did try to send the Pro Rider guy down to you. Oh, Acura NSX. Oh, Talmor. That name. Yeah, he was in a black car in one of the previous races. I think he may have knocked me down or vice versa. I'm not sure. I seen the wrecked. I went into a bollard thing, which I absolutely should not have. I Are you named similar to that in game, by the way? Uh, the bike race high guy. Yeah, I will do in a few seconds. I was just wondering if that's your actual name in game as well. Oh, I'll type signing up in 10. So just once you see that in chat, you can do a countdown yourself of like 10 seconds and then press A, because chat is instantaneous, but my game audio and stuff won't be. So if I said 3, 2, 1, by the time you hear it, it'll actually be about 10 or 15 seconds later. Okay, cool. But like I said, just count down to 10 from when you see signing in 10 and know to press A on that. Well, there has to be one event comes on tomorrow, which is the Riot event for the Acura. So that should be cool, because like that'll get a few import parts for that. MTV, Yo-Yo, Edison, Pikachu. I didn't choose you. I don't think that's anyone from chat. Failure! Yay! Failure is always an option. And yo, guys, by the way, there's quite a few people who are jumped in chat. I hope all of you are having a cool evening, or it would just be evening, really, I think, at this stage for the Americas. I'm racing against Pikachu and the inventor of the light bulb. I'm gonna guess that they're going to team up together at some point. Oh my god, 360 nutcase. No, yo, why? Yo with his insane flatland 360s. They're working out for him really well, but like so dangerous. It just makes you an absolute target as well for other players, because like if you do 360s like that on flatland and stuff, everyone will see the fact that you're trying to take people out and go for you. Say like now, I'm gonna go for him. But still, I might not be able to get him, but I'll try. But I do just consider this like, you kind of make yourself fair game for attack once you start to do 360s. Bye-bye. But yeah, it's just one of those things here, like, if you're going to 360 across a flat road, then it's just like, yeah, people are going to 360 you back. Whereas if you race clean, people will generally try and race clean. Well, I do anyway, I can't speak for everyone else. My apologies, by the way, if Yo-Yo was in the chat. If you were in the chat, don't 360 on flatland. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with lad in number 1. Like, that's the thing. It's like this guy was in number 1, just like paid zero attention to the 316 guy and just tore off into the lead. Like, ooh, why he's called Edison, you know. He's got the smarties. And down goes Yo-Yo. Oh, he was 2,800 rated. Oh, I have a feeling he's gonna want revenge. Oh, congrats, bike race high guy. If you're... It depends on your rating as well, by the way, but if you're not in Master, I don't... Oh, right, yeah, so you are in Master, because I was thinking if you won a race in the Acura, it would have been against Strange Cars? Like, that was the thing. I started off at 14,000th position. If you don't believe me, you can check back at the start of the stream, or the thumbnail for this stream has where I started. All right, yeah. So you're just in front, if you mean in terms of rating or position. Because, like, 2-5 would probably be around the same. And yeah, sometimes you do just have to, like, collide with people and knock them out sacks. You're just like, I'll just get some vengeance. The Sin is a really nice car, but like I do have it max, but it costs so much. I don't know if you know that or not, by the way. But if you go for the Sin's blueprints, I will just show it there for a second. But yeah, if you go for the Sin in its blueprints, and then you start to upgrade this car, like the stage 11 upgrades and stuff for it are 500,000 per, and you know, it's not, yeah, it's a B rank car who has 500,000 upgrades. It's insane, the cost of it. No, like in Hypersport again, no. And I'm gonna throw in the thing into chat. So like I said, from the point where you see the signing up in 10, just count down 10 seconds yourself. Don't go off the stream video chat, just because that would be not quite right. In terms of events next week, though, it'd be cool. Like, somebody mentioned that the two cars that are missing from our career event, is it the Ackeltone and the Genty, I think were the name of the other ones. But somebody mentioned the fact that they're both required for one of the other special events which is due out. I don't believe that's anyone from chat. Boo! Also, that's a lot of, like, really good cars. Why? Okay. To be fair, I don't mind this too much because this track is so dangerous at the start here. The fact that Juval has knocked me behind, I'm just gonna hang back for a couple of seconds, and then when stuff opens out, I'm gonna make a jump for lead on the next ramp. But it is just one of those tracks where, like, I don't particularly mind staying behind for some of those dangerous parts. Oh, it's the stupid guy again. No. No. Oh, car playing ping pong around the track. Okay, so I jumped from last up to 5th. That's not too bad. Ish. Second time though I've been blocked by that guy. Kind of odd, weird kind of latency feeling a small bit in this race. I hate it sometimes when you're in like multiplayer races in Asphalt, and the fact that the game slightly feels like you're driving underwater a tiny bit. I feel like it happens more often than not when you have a race that's like filled with other people as well who have red MS to you. Oh no. Okay, nearly went down. Oh, that Juval guy disconnected. I think this might be a race where I lose out in points because I feel like I should be ahead of at least one or so of these guys. Ow. Oh. Still gain a few points? That's not too bad. Yeah, the Chiron is like 540k for an import part. It's crazy. Mm, okay. Last Lycan fuel unit. Whichever one is your top rated. It depending on your fuel situation. Speaking of fuel situation, after this race, I'm gonna go for a wee. We're signing up in 10. So from the point where you see that in chat, they know that I'm counting it down. And hopefully you guys hit it at the same time as me. Like the chat should be synchronized up a more or less exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna have a wee after this because otherwise I am dancing from side to side. And then I'm gonna the Acura. If I see an Acura, I'll know exactly whose it is. No. Oh, another person with the IRC tag is in here though. I don't know if that person is related to sex, or is that just a case of the having the IRC at their tag because they're using that chat program. It's been quite a while since I've seen anyone using IRC. I wasn't even sure that was still a thing. It's been quite a while since I made use of it myself. Time is MIRC? Okay, can I escape here before the lightning and death happens? Flee! Oh lord, really bad corner. I have that extra inspiration now that I need to rush at this race. Because I need to wee. Oh no. No, 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 no. Edison, why? I love your light bulbs. They're like my favorite thing. I think if I recall, that Edison guy's like rank is really, really decent though, so I shouldn't lose too much, I think, if I lose to him. Hopefully. And sorry guys, I know that like there's a load of people online trying to get into races now, which is why a race fills up in like that second or so window. But yeah, I'm sorry if you were trying to jump into a race versus me. And I hope you're having a good look in your Acura in the other race, Mr. Biker. Oh no. Wait. Edison? I thought he was in front of me. Uh-oh. I should focus on that dot that's behind rather than the dot that's in front. Oh my... No. No. Arnold Z. um... 1 second though. I am going to pull myself off stream for a second and I will be right back. Whoop. Maybe. There we go. Uh-oh. Hello. How you doing? You alright? You're just gonna walk over. Okay. Hi. This thing is a major danger to me playing Asphalt at any stage, by the way. Are you directly standing on that microphone? I think you might be. You alright? She just walks across me with like 100% claws out. Thank you, cat. But yeah, there's like so many outtaken runs of me like doing an event where she will literally just jump onto my lap in a way that is just immediately game over, into a wall, lights out. What was I gonna say though? No. I'm not going down rating. And yeah, she's awesome, but like just an absolute nightmare for just walking over me. And she lives up there pretty much, so when she just decides to walk across me, it is just a case of like, I've gotten used to the noise now of it, and it's just a case of yep, down, out, close. You're right. It's very hard to be like upset at that cat because she's she had an injury before I got her, so she doesn't quite have it the easiest of lives, but she's cool and she doesn't care. So cats are definitely something that like I've seen and had cats who are missing bits and pieces. That cat's missing an eye. You jumping up? Oh, sorry when she stood on the microphone. Apologies. But yeah. They're really cool. One of my older cats who was living in a different place now though, sadly passed away in the last week. And yeah, he was like 12 years old, but at the same time you kind of have to like appreciate the fact that cats are really cool, but like a 12-year-old cat is still 6 times longer than they would ever live in the wild, so you have to go like it's a good life. Oh wait, I should probably claim these things considering it's most of the day. Money. Money. I think there's a point, by the way, when you have 3 or more cats, it starts to become a case where 3 cats have you, a bike race guy. Like, they outnumber you. You are now their pet that feeds them. Okay, let's see. 1,390. And I've got 4 spiders back. I'm gonna put the signing in 10 seconds thing in chat. So if any of you are nearby my rank in Master and prime to hit it up, just press A 10 seconds after you see the message, and hopefully we'll get into the same race together and have a bit of a blast. Seemed quite a cool statement. I don't usually go for like motivational posters and stuff, but I seen a cool one in relation to cats, which was that saving a rescue cat. That's no one from chat, I don't believe. But yeah, saving a rescue cat won't change the world, but it will change the world for that cat. which is always kind of one of the cool things when you rescue one. Whoa. That is a lot of people with that poor connection logo over their head. I'm just gonna stay out of the way of them for a second. Just because I genuinely won't. Yeah, I don't even want to try and nudge into something that's got that logo. It's just a case that sometimes they can phase through you and reappear inside your car. I'm just gonna take the long route around here. Really feel like I should be doing slightly better in this spider. I definitely think that the person who's in third, I think, is a lower rating than me. Which means that this one's going to be a rating loss if I keep up this way. Like, the thing is with Asphalt, if you haven't noticed it, like, your rating after... Oh, don't 360, don't 360, you idiot! Ah! Okay. AC 64 Ball Lake? Ball Lake? Wait, was that you? I don't think you actually said your name. Oh, that was you. Ah, why did you 360? Good. I didn't actually notice. Oh, I didn't. I was just scrolling up in chat. I was like, wait. Oh, and you've knocked me down to 666. No worries in that case. That's cool. But yeah, I was just like, I was skimming up next year. I was like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't. Ah, 360. Nice one though with the 29 points. You're actually like almost neck and neck with me now. So it should. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I didn't realize that was you that actually got that high. You alright? You just get. Yeah? Just making incredibly like disagreeable noises. I don't think she appreciated your 360 either. Yeah. I need to fend off this one. And yeah, I don't know if you can actually see the missing eye, but she's, like I said, before she arrived on my doorstep, she was not great at being a wildcat. Definitely makes for a cool pet though. Yeah, it's like as long as she doesn't directly claw it. When I used to, like, I've got a lav mic now, so it's actually on my chest. But when I used to have the mic that sprung down from the headset, like, as soon as she saw that on me, she would just always headbutt it. Like, she just, all you'd hear is just constant knocking sound of her skull against plastic. Okay, now she's found her version of Asphalt 9, which is a little plastic ball with a bell in it. Okay, 3 spider fuel left. And I think I'm 1,300 rated. Oh, 1,500 rated. Okay, we can do this. 500 rating to go. Signing in 10. Oh. I was without my screen actually for quite a while. Oh. That's no one from chat, I don't think. Unless the driver name. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you do. Like, I was thinking with our rank being within 60 of each other, we should be able to get into the races now at the same time, bike race. But yeah, it does just depend on the exact like slots being open on the server. And you know that like right now is the absolute most busy time. But yeah, I was saying that my screen up behind me, like, that had technical issues for a while. And while it is actually 2 years old, Epson agreed to take it back and give it a look over for me, which is really cool. Like, considering the fact that my dealings with customer support oh no. My dealings with customer support are usually not that great. So like the Epson dude actually being really, really sound and taking the time out to repair it completely was really cool. So yeah, Epson gets the Storm seal of approval with customer support. But really just like an awesome way to play video games. Providing you have a large enough blank canvas or wall inside in your house, flat, whichever. Like, I'm playing as well with the like, I use lights on in the room I'm in, so obviously be visible to my camera, but still like the projector that I make use of is like perfectly visible in yeah, normal room light. Epson do make a beautiful projector. Oh no. Please keep second, please keep second, please keep second. Woo! 31 for second. I'll have a sip of coffee for that. I hope you did good in your race, Bike. I'll wait till you say in chat that you're back and ready to sign up again. Welcome back, Nick. Yeah, that was the one. Nick, or Howard. Oh. I'm still working towards the top 1k next, and managed to get a few races in with some people in chat. And yay! There is actually one car pack that I can get inside this that's useful to me, and that's LaFerrari. Every other single thing inside this is trash, other than, well, import parts. Boop! Yay! Throw that on the 36,000 trade tokens I have. In chat there is Bike Race High Guy, who is AC Bola 64, and yourself, which is Neck at the very least, and Christian Rio. I'm pretty sure I've seen that's you have that name in game as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I just mistaking it because you commented on a couple of videos? So I've seen the name a couple of times. I think I've seen that name in game as well. But my in-game name and online name and in everything name is Storm in this, or Stormcloud Live on Nintendo and Xbox and Steam and PlayStation Network and I don't know, me, MySpace, Bebo, effectively everywhere. Hey, 1337, lead. Yeah, I was thinking I had seen the Christian Rio on the the actual like in-game stuff as well. And yeah, IRC Sax as well. Yeah, I genuinely I think I am gonna have to buy that fifth star just because it's really cool, and like it might. I don't know how long it's gonna be until I can actually see that car again. Shoot. Let's see how many units do I have left for this. I'm just checking the timer on these. 2 minutes for the more Apollo, so I can do 1 and 1. Yeah, this should be simple. Before I click to sign up, I'm just going to check. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the difference between top 3K and top 1K was, yeah, tiny. So, guys, if anyone is in that just below 3K and going for it, like, yeah, get into the top 3K. Don't panic about the top 1K with this season. Like, it's a difference of 100. Yeah, it's a difference of 50 tokens. Like, genuinely, that's nothing. Huh, cool. They as long as like the language and stuff in game chat is most of the same language, that's great. Like my club is from, we have some from Texas and a good few other people from America, but we've got a few more people from around Europe than as well. I also like the fact that you say guild. It makes me think, did you play World of Warcraft? I don't, or Guild Wars possibly. Right, I'm gonna do the 10-second countdown thing. And you're incredibly welcome. Like, I've been absolutely blown away by the kind of feedback stuff from YouTube's community. It really, really has been awesome. Because, like, I love this game so much, but at the same time, I'm just like, do other people like it? But yeah, it is cool seeing, like, the feedback that I get on stuff and people letting me know what does and what doesn't work with things. So, it has been really cool. Yeah, born, raised, and bred in Ireland to two very Irish parents. For fate be got lad, I be living down the farm now. There is a voice you will rarely hear me in any recorded videos. Sure, for fuck's sake, like, I can't be using that kind of voice now and recording videos, and I don't have any clue what I'm talking about. To be fair, not many people speak like that in Ireland. Apologies for the Irish swearing. I did love it when they was in I missed both who's in this race, if any of you guys are, because I was chatting nonsense. Oh, there's a guy with an offensive term and a cat. But yeah, the movie Snatch has a is it Brad Pitt playing an Irish kind of really, really culty person, and yeah, he speaks in English, but with an Irish accent so badly that he is subtitled because he really kind of lays on the Irish a bit on the heavy side now, lads. So they have to use the old subtitles so that people can understand him. Because yeah, native Irish and people speaking Irish or English incredibly quickly is very difficult to understand. To be fair, we speak English like that when we're talking with each other sometimes, but I think a lot of people forget that Ireland has a language as well. Like, we do actually have a language of Irish. It's just a case of we all also speak English because, yeah, so does a lot of the rest of the world. I've raced this track so many times this week. Like, I put up one run of this on stage 15. I put up one run of that. I seriously spent like around 3 hours inside this course. And I don't mean in total. I mean I spent 3 hours in it back to back, trying it in so many different ways to see if there was any difference. And like I couldn't genuinely get up to the like beyond the top 50%. I even like here there's a way you can skid out there and go out into the outside track, and there's a bunch of barrel roll ramps and like all the way around the outside, and I tried that. I tried ways where you skim out there onto the outer track. Tried ones using that left barrel roll ramp here, and like, oh, you absolute div. To be fair, he's got a cool in-game name, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I spent hours on this track, like back to back, and every single time ended up coming in at like the 2 minutes and 25 seconds. All I figured out was how to park the car at the end of it, at least. Guild Ops. Oh. I haven't played Guild Ops. The thing I played with a guild was World of Warcraft for quite a wow, minus 13. Wow. At least you still get a crazy amount of gold for it. 1410. Okay, and I have my spider. Now, I'll give the signing up in 10 seconds thing, and again, just like count down the 10 seconds yourselves, and then just whack A as soon as you get to the 10. It should line up because chat is pretty much instantaneous. And yeah, like it's just one of these games where I seen a lot of people when I started playing this game saying the fact that this game is just 100% pay to win, and the only way to get stuff out of it is pay to win. But like at the very start when I started playing it, I was just like, these events are all possible, and like, yeah, you don't have to pay for them. So that's one of the things where like I just kind of kept up on top of doing the events and keeping seeing what you. Wow. Dennis Splendid and Flower. Oh, he got us gotten to the same time. Like, well, at least my synchronization worked for you. Good luck, and don't kill each other. I only have so many fans. I can't have my fan base killing itself. But yeah, good luck in your race, guys, and I'm gonna see what I can do about Mr. Splendid and Flower over here. With my last spider fuel unit. They are like right on my tail. Oh, oh. I predict I'm going to explode in a second. There's not a whole pile I can do about it. I love those ones where you're just like, I don't have nitro. You can't really 360 preemptively. Oh. Okay, well at least they knocked each other down. That's good. I'll see what I can do about it. At least holding on to the points that I have. I do love this like version of the San Fran course, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to take that guy who's up in first. I'd be happy enough actually to be honest to stay in second and just see. Just because the person who was behind me was also pretty decent rated, I think. So I'll hedge my bets, come second, hopefully. Oh, that's not a good barrel. But yeah, like, this game is definitely one where when people say, oh, it's pay to win, it's like, okay, the top 1% of people, I would say, have like a thing where they would pay out, but like, I don't believe the majority of players in this are paying to win. Yay! Two whole points. Yeah, you can buy yourself tokens. And yeah, like, you definitely biker guy's name is something like that, by the way, is a biker guy. Have a good evening, and yeah, I hope you end up in the top 3k at least, biker race guy. It was a nice chatting to you, and yeah, we'll hopefully catch up to you in the next events. I'm going to be back in the Apollo, I think, for the next races. I'm going to do the 4 races of that at least. Will this cool down? 24 minutes. I might just do the 4 races in these, and then I'll see. I will most likely grab myself that Chiron. As much as it was really kind of ratty, the fact that the Chiron wasn't available in this multiplayer season. I thought that was crazy. It's like it was just unlocked in the last week. The event for it's still going, and you can't use it in multiplayer. Oh, don't worry about it. AC, that's cool. It's just, yeah. I fully appreciate the fact that like 360ing and knocking down is a part of the game. It's just one of those ones where I try my best to avoid it. But no problem, man. Have a good evening. Flower again. I'm not sure if Flower's in chat or just a person that happens to be jumping in at the same time. If you are in chat, good luck. Willymon. Sounds like a very rude Digimon. And the opulent one. I've seen him in another race as well, actually. Absolutely, like, perfect timing from my Apollo, just getting that perfect race. Yeah. If you haven't noticed that bonus, by the way, the perfect run bonus that you get for Nitro, like, just do know that that is if you're basically, yeah, not impacting the walls or leaving the track for around 22 to 25 seconds, you get like that boost of Nitro that gives you about 1/3. No! That was crazy deceleration by that other guy. But yeah, that's that perfect run is the thing that gives you that surge of nitrous. But that is just a nice bonus for like driving clean. Speaking of driving clean, I see I've got a shadow. This car is so crazy for like a B class car to have a 230 or so mile an hour cruising speed. Like, this is the same top speed that the Lamborghini Centenario has, and this car is so much lighter and just a way more responsive. If I can get up to this corkscrew actually in the lead here, should be some easy points. Just put wheel against curb and win. Whee! Didn't get the flare. Woohoo! Whoosh! Will that get me towards the top 1K? I'm close enough now that I'm close enough now where I can get the yeah, into the top 1K. It's possible. And hello to 20 different racers, by the way, or presumably racers or subs or people. I hope you're having fun and enjoying the last few hours of the multiplayer season if you're playing Asphalt 9. As much as I'm in 1000 rated right now, I did actually start off the stream at 14,000 rating. You can click back to the start of the stream if you do not believe me. But I'm doing a countdown timer as well, where I'm clicking, just putting it in chat of the signing up in 10 seconds. And if you guys are in master rank on the Switch, feel free to press A at the same time at the 10 seconds after you see the signing in 10, and you'll be able to join in the same races with me. If you let us know in chat if you're in-game name, so I might spot you in a race and give you a shout out. Cool, Christian Rio. That's really cool. And mind yourself, have a nice evening. Or sleep in this case. And yeah, it's 4:40 a.m. here and I'm having coffee. This is a bad idea. But yeah, I just gotta stay up for another bit. And I'm gonna throw up the highlight as well of unlocking that 5th star in the Chiron. So I will clip that out of this live stream as well and upload it separately so you can see exactly how many tokens it cost me. But I'll pop that up later on the channel, and this entire live stream will be up and available to watch tomorrow as well. But have a nice night, guys, and sound for joining anyone who did jump in for a game or just joining for some chat. I've seen this guy with the Mewtwo name before. I'm pretty sure he's like a pretty decent racer. I have a recollection of seeing him win races that I was in. That's the second time that guy's landed on my car. I'm getting really happy that he's got like a poor connection, but at the same time it's terrifying because I know that like I'm probably going to just be driving in about 10 seconds time and explode because of that. I was like, oh, remember that guy hitting you about a minute ago? Boom. I went back to try a bunch of the other events as well of the Bugatti Chiron with touch drive, because a good few people have actually messaged me and asked me about that. Like, can you do this event with touch drive? Yeah, it felt really, really sucky because I was like trying a bunch of different ways on a bunch of the different days, and like, it's just so not possible. Like, not even to, in some of them, to do the Chiron kind of bonus event things. Wait, I think some guy just blew up in front of me. I think it was a really old reference of Jimmy Brain. Your loss is my gain. Oh. That was a really bad attempt at a 360. I think regardless of the rank, if I come fourth to this, I don't think it's possible for me to not lose some rating. Unless the guys up front are insanely higher than me. Come back! At least it's not a minus 20. Sort of. Let's see. 1,200. Two more units of that. Lycan becomes available in 15 minutes. Alemoras. Oh. That name is familiar. Is it like a slightly shorter version of that name in game? Like Talirom or so? Tailmore, possibly. Yeah, that's the one. I think you ran me off the road. I'm pretty I think that was one where I definitely didn't win. But I hope your multiplayer climb is going okay. Talmore? Or Tailmore? Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. I'm doing a countdown timer in this if you had wanted to join. So yeah, I'm just doing the countdown in 10 and then just clicking to play 10 seconds after that appears in chat. Not obviously, don't time it to the video because yeah, that will be very out of sync. Oh, cool. I'm not going to stress myself out for the top 100. No, just like the thing is as well is like even if you make it into the top 100 now, you're going to probably have to check back in a couple of hours because yeah. Pictish Wolf, he's definitely been in the chat of some of my YouTube things, and RC Big Daddy, another person from your club. If anyone in this race is in chat. No worries, mate, and good luck in your climb as well. And like, yeah, look at, just genuinely, I would advise, look at the rewards for the top 1k and top 100 and see if it's worth your sanity. Just because, like, I know that the rewards this season have been, like, lowered quite a bit than last. So just make sure it's kind of worth your, a few grey hairs. And yeah, good luck with your climb. And likewise to anyone else who's joined chat or a game. This one looks like I'm going to be taking third unless these two guys in front destroy each other. I'll have to root for my enemies to kill each other. Because I don't think my little Apollo is going to be catching up with either of them. See, it depends on how people handle the end of this race. It's like, this is one where there's a bunch of different ways to take this last couple of corners on this track. And they all basically have like, some are fast to go into it and some are faster to come out of it. I haven't like tested it enough yet to see exactly which one is definitely the best. I know as well, like, because some people mention this on a few of my videos of guides that I put up, where some people will say the fact that, ooh, I'm taking a slower route on certain tracks. And like, I always try and find a balance between a track that's fast and a track that's safe. And say like, a track I feel that is fast, but you can only do it like one time in 10 is kind of not worth it. Like, obviously, if you're incredibly like, I have it on a couple of the days of the Chiron event where I have like a run uploaded and then another version where I've even marked it with like skulls and crossbones in the thumbnail or on the actual name of the video. But like, I feel that if a run is just way too risky, I do just think like, yeah, I don't go for it. Oh, cool. The other guy, oh, he's from the Underdogs. A club that spawned from one of our old lads. Hockey. One of the two hockeys. Okay, so 25 extra points. Does that get me up to... No! Some ASMR coffee drinking. 65 more places. Okay, I have climbed 13,000 places. I can climb 65 more. It's almost like those first 13,000 are somewhat easier than this last 1,000. I don't know why. It might be because that bottom 13k is filled up with half of them are bots and just AI driving. How's she doing with refueling? 9 minutes? Yeah. I'll go with this. See how I place. And then I will either do a run in the Chiron event. Oh, no. My bad. I forgot to hit the thing and sign up if anyone is trying to join me. So, I'm going to hit the 10-second timer again. And my apologies. But yeah, like, I'm going to hit this last one. Do a try and run, and if I'm not in the top 1k, well, if I'm not in the top 1k after this race, I'll do a try and run and then come back in with the Lycan. And if I am in the top 1k after this, then I'm gonna get myself that 5th star in the Chiron as my for getting into the top k, even though I have a feeling that this one might not last in the top k, but I'm okay once I manage it. That can be my across the line. This video is titled 14k to top 1k. I feel like it won't be a clickbait title if I manage to do that. This run feels like I might actually have a poor connection to this group. Yes, that's right. 360 each other. Yes. No, not me, you fools. 360 each other. I'm not ye. Okay, this one seems like a fairly salty group. Could be tough, but we'll see. These kind of runs are so volatile though. It's both great and terrible at the same time. It's like anything could happen. The entire pack could take itself out. Also, it's kind of odd when people are 316 so much. You kind of know that if you tap against anyone like that, I have a fair idea that they're just gonna 360 in defense after I tap off them. So I know to just, like, if I touch off somebody, tap them and then move a small bit away. Okay, so I'm starting from the back, but the second lap I will be free of enemies. So it's a case of, can I pull back some spaces? Or else I'm going to be waiting on the lichen for 5 or 6 minutes. Well, I'm going to do the try and run. But I'm not sure if it's actually... I would think that I probably have a yellow rating of MS for this run. Just because of the way the car kind of feels a small bit... underwater is the only way I could kind of describe it. Whenever you get latency like that, by the way, in multiplayer races, it makes... Ooh. I didn't even shockwave or 360. But I was saying, if you ever have it where it like feels unusual in races, it's really a good idea in those races to try and avoid ramps if possible. Just because of the fact that, like, yeah, the ramp physics and stuff can be off by quite a bit. So let's see, how much do we lose for that? Ah! No. Right in the ranks. That's one thing about multiplayer though, at the same time, like even a last place in master rank, like you still get 45 reputation for it for your club, and at my level you get about 2k or so gold for a last place position. Okay, I'm gonna pop out and do a try and run. Oh, R2. Wow, I did not realize that it'd been 90 minutes. Beast, go! If you haven't been keeping up, by the way, if there's anyone in chat who plays this game a bit, but if you haven't been keeping up on the try-in event, like the way that works is you unlock the beast first using the BMW M4, and then you use that beast to unlock the Scion concept. Then the Scion unlocks the Force, and then the combination of all three of those cars unlocks the Tryon. But like they all have to be done kind of one after the other, so you need to kind of work your way up through the cars, because if you want to get access to the Tryon, you need to be able to do it in the Beast and the Scion and the Force, as well as a car which is not available in game right now, the Fenra or Fenyor car. Like that car is required to be able to get the epic import parts for this the Tryon, but yeah, like that car isn't available in game right now because it used to be a multiplayer reward for people coming in the master rank, and they removed the blueprints for it for some reason. No reason? I'm not sure. But yeah, it was a strange one, but like now the event is left in game where they ask you to like use the Fenrin thing to complete this car this time, I mean. And like you're not able to actually unlock the car at the moment. And yeah, I'm just popping out of multiplayer just to do 2 races in this because I'm going to be running into it where the woohoo blueprint. But yeah, I don't want this to be maxed out in terms of my tickets, because Today's event takes, just for the Chiron event alone, takes 60 tickets to complete, which really sucks. But yeah, I'm just gonna do, like I said, 2 runs in this. Oh. I just get a low battery warning. Not sure if that appeared on stream. I may have. But I think low battery is kind of like you have about a half an hour left, so I'll be okay to finish this race. This car as well is such a little beast. The FENRY car. I'm really bad at pronouncing it. But yeah, it is like just an absolute little beast. It's a shame that it's not possible to collect the blueprints for it anymore. Like, I have it fairly tuned up and yeah, it can really move. But like I said, they've just stopped providing any way to get the blueprints. I doubt they'll bring this in an event, like in a car hunt or something like that, because yeah, its blueprint specifically states the fact that it's for the Legends of multiplayer. So I'm not sure would it really make sense to include giving it away for some sort of in-game car event. The my setup is moderately wire heavy when it comes to microphones, cameras, projectors, speakers, and other settings. Yeah, there's far too many screens around me right now. I'm pretty sure if screens do anything unhealthy for you, I will suffer it before any other human. Do I get an Epic import part? Oh, cool. Another blueprint. 2 back to back. Nice. That'll mean that regardless of how terrible my luck is, I have to be able to rank up that car before the end of this event. I'm just, for the sake of using those tickets, I am going to use the 3rd one of those because I will. It's far more likely that I remember to do it now than to wait in the extra minute. So I'm going to blast this one up, and then my Lycan Hypersport should be fully refueled. That 4 unit of fuel should be enough to blast me up into the top 1k. And if it's not anyway, I'm going to reward myself with some cheeky Chiron blueprints. But as soon as I pass that 1k mark, that's it. I'm out. But yeah, as I said, it's like wanted to make the video title not clickbait. If you haven't chased down any of these cars, by the way, this Beast X car, it's an absolute like monster on the track. It really is awesome. It's a C-class car, but it genuinely, like, yeah, it is an absolute beast. I love the way it handles. Again, it's another one of those ones that handles really nicely, but it's got a top speed of 186, so not exactly blistering on straights, but it does handle really, really nicely. Definitely one worth chasing down. I have it golded, I'm pretty sure, just because I really enjoyed the way it handled. What are the chances? 3 blueprints. Come on. 20k. That's one cool thing, I suppose, with the Chiron event, is like even the when you fail at it, those packs, like all these packs can include that 15 and 20k, and this last one, yeah, has the ability to have those epic import parts for it. Really? Still 13. People need to wake up. I'm not sure when it comes to that translation, but I can translate one portion of it, which probably requires my channel to have more than the K version of subscribers. Wow. Yep. For any of the YouTube monetization bits and pieces, you need to have the 1,000 subs and yeah, that 4,000 hours of viewed. And I just started off with this channel making content in the last month, so I do not have that yet. You should like, share, and subscribe, and that way I might be able to help to do that sooner. But that's really cool, Brett. Hopefully you've like farmed that event as much as possible. The Acura NSX is still to this day the only car in this game that I paid money for. It was on offer around Christmas time for $9.99, and I bought it with actual money. And like, yeah, I don't feel bad about it because it is an amazing car. Okay, 1 second though. I'm gonna do my sign up countdown thingy. So if any of you are in and around my rank and want to try and join me for a game, if you KD me, it means you get to race more with me because my rank is not a K. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Oh, nice one. Yeah, like the Acura has showed up in way more events than like nearly any other car. Ah, the 199 packs. Oh, I bought. There was a 199 pack at Christmas time that had like it was a crazy amount of tokens, but it was reduced a load. Hey, sex. But yeah, I did buy one of those as well, but it wasn't for a particular car. It was just like a ton of tokens, currency, and something else. I didn't actually see which car you're in. And you are behind me, just start. Ooh. All the guys up in front are so close together. But like on that ramp where people tend to 3-6. Oh no! Not only did he like slam me into the rocks, but also I get to go on like the way slower route. Oh, that's evil. I didn't even actually see the name of the car that did it. Oh, this is almost certainly gonna be last. devastating attack, but like, oh, ratty. It's just like one of those ones where you absolutely like, not only was it a wreck, but also a wreck into just absolute, yeah, the worst route that you can take on this track. I'm kind of impressed. But like I said, I don't actually know which racer it was, so I can't even go for a punish. If you've been affected by any of the incidents you've seen in tonight's stream, there'll be a number after the stream that you can call. And it'll probably just be that guy who ran me down laughing at you. Oh. No. Okay, I still lost 20 points for that, but I'm happy enough coming back from that absolute disaster. um, oh. Like, it depends on I don't speak Russian. And yeah, I tried. Like, I'm happy enough with that comeback, but at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, I still lose 20 points for it. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh, I think the Russian translate was how do you do that? Was how do you do this stuff? Maybe it was a different translation that I worked out, Brett. But you should. I will just say, like, it depends on obviously how much you earn and stuff like that. But 500 a week. It's like it depends on how much you spend on games. But I would just maybe like set aside a certain amount or so. But do be very careful with games with loot boxes. I know that, like, if you ever subscribe to what's his name? No, why can't I think of it? The heavy YouTuber guy who's always angry and has boglins in front of him. Jim Sterling. Oh my god, my brain. Yeah, but like Jim Sterling's channel covers loot boxes and stuff, and just kind of, I'm at 1337 again. I was here an hour ago. Oh. Okay, there's 3 more units of fuel, and then I'm buying myself a Chiron out of sadness. But I'm gonna do these 3 more races, so signing in 10. I will say, I like Jim Sterling a lot, and I like his opinions on stuff a lot, but I don't like. Oh, we have an IRC person, and yeah, But I was saying, I like Jim's ideas and stuff, but some of the ways that he makes videos, he goes on way too long about stuff. Like, he makes a video where, like, the thread title is Activision are corrupt and put loot boxes in a game. And, like, okay, that's a fair point, and it's true that they did that with... But yeah, it's true that Activision did that. But that video that he has is, like, over a half an hour long. And he goes on about, like, Bobby Kotick is evil, and Activision are evil, and their business practices are evil, and it's just like, yeah, I agree, but that statement, you know, it's especially when it comes to loot boxes and stuff, it's like, it's things that he's covered so many times before. It's just, I found some of his videos, oh no, I'm sorry IRC person if you are in chat, that was not intended, I was just trying to get to the ramp. But yeah, when it comes to Jim's stuff, it's just a... Oh, well. Hey, that's the second time that person has knocked me down in the same race. I almost feel like he likes me. But yeah, like I said, I want to like Jim Sterling's stuff more. But I found that honestly with some of his things, I just read the title of his video. And I'm just like, okay. I don't need to watch the video now because... It's like the title is Activision are a scummy company. I'm like, I played WoW until the point where Activision bought Blizzard. Like, I know that they're a scummy company. I've played any Activision game ever. Oh, will I be able to skip the sign? No, I hit that invisible wall. No, 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 no. Like, don't get me wrong though. Like I said, Jim Sterling is one of those people that I agree with how he feels and thinks about stuff in games. I wish I liked his videos more. But no, when I hear his 11th rant about Android Wilson, as much as I love that voice that he puts on. Not casinoing. Yeah, I suppose it depends. It's kind of like the lesser of two evils in a way, if you want to call it that. Like, at the same time, like, people say it to me sometimes, it's like, oh my god, you played that game for it. Wait, I lost 20 points for coming fifth. No. But yeah, people say it to me sometimes, they're like, oh, you play a video game for absolutely ages. And they're like, oh, you get, like, what do you get out of it? It's just like you're sitting alone playing a game. And I'm just trying to explain to people, it's like I literally play with a club of 20 people and I communicate with like so many people either through YouTube or through the game. I'm like, I probably socialize more than most people who look at me and think, psh, look at him playing a game on his own. It's like, but and yeah, at the same time, like, I don't drink and I don't smoke. It's like my main vice is to play video games and enjoy them. And it's like definitely one that I feel doesn't hurt people. Wait. Management building. Sorry, I'm just translating a comment. Into thingy. And yeah, like the grind in Asphalt is one of those things where, like, I'm not sure how much rep I earn in a thing. Like, what I do with my rep is I normally just look at it and see how much, like, my club has earned, and then I divide that number by 20 and see if I've got more than 1/20 of it, if that makes sense, just to make sure that, like, I'm never slacking behind other people. In Russian, by the way, that means, can you see your management setup? And my reply is just, do you mean my gaming setup? Just in case you're wondering, and that's just using Google Translate, because quite a lot of people ask questions and comments on my YouTube channel in different languages, and I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I will always try and reply to them. But I do not speak every language under the sun. I speak Google Translate quite well. I speak Irish and French. I can say ça va and ça va bien merci and j'habite trolley. I speak Irish, so I can say Cunna Tatu on Will to Gama, Tom Gama, Tom Ottawa. And I'm guessing that nobody would speak that. And I can say kettle in Germany. It's Wasserkocher. That's about the length of my German, is how to ask to put the kettle on. It's the water boiler, quite literally. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, my club. How much rep did I get? Woo. So you got more rep than me by a fair bit, Brett. I get 39k. But yeah, say like if you multiply 39k by 20, so round it up to 40k, so that'd be 400k. It's 800k. So I did more than 1/20th of my club, and that's what I always like strive to do, is just more than my portion in my club. And I give out to people if they do less than 1/40th of the rep in the club, because then they're kind of being carried a little bit with rep. But I mean, our club is like not short of rep. But yeah, I'm gonna hit up these last 2 races. So I'm gonna say sign up in 10 for the second to last one. Ooh, yeah, you miss out on a couple of the rewards and stuff then. I think, was it like 350 needed? Sacks. And opulent again as well, which I have a feeling. Control. Oh, I get what you mean. And I will watch out for the blue Apollo sacks. Oh. Whoa. I'm trying so hard to avoid you. I just ate sand. Wow. Oh god, he respawned inside my car. Help. While I like this track, I kind of don't like it that much in the reverse. I still haven't quite mastered. Ooh. Wow. Ratty barrel roll sacks. But yeah, I still haven't quite mastered this one in reverse yet. There's one strange thing with this track. I don't know if you ever noticed it, but like that water area, if you drive out there a small bit, there's like an invisible wall. It's only a small bit out in that water, but it looks terrible. Like it's kind of just a line drawn across the water. And yeah, genuinely looks super bad. And wow, I've lost so much speed going through here again. It's just like, I'm not sure of the actual maze path to take in this one on reverse. What I need, what I need to help me out with the multiplayer, oh no, is an event that actually makes use of this track in reverse, just so that I am forced to do it. Ah. I think is this a minus 20 times 2 sex? You get a high five, yeah. That's a failure high five for each other. Fist bump, boom. Oh, time for that failure sip of coffee. And yeah, I seen you like launch onto the beach in front of me in a really, really weird barrel roll. Like, I'm not sure if there was a latency issue between the two of us, but your car kind of went forward, floated upside down for a second, and then just, yeah, sand. Oh. Well, at least you kind of know that you're getting like underneath somebody's skin if they're actually like chasing you down. Somebody asked, by the way, what control that I use, and I get what you meant now. Sorry, but I play it like that, which is the auto acceleration turned off, the steering at 51%, just to be 1% more sensitive. And yeah, with like the main thing is that auto acceleration switched off. And yeah, that's the way I always play. And this could be the death of my stream. 1 second. I have a clever plan. This doesn't need to be the death of my stream. Oof. Oof, oof. I'm going to grab one of these. I hope this isn't going to be the dead of my stream. But if I'm playing this in Switch handheld mode, by the way, I make use of those guys. And I'm trying to hold that up to the camera to see. But yeah, it is a Hori split Joy-Con from the game Daemon X. And like in size comparison, if you see the size of them compared to the actual standard Switch Joy-Con, it is way, 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 way bigger. And that is what I play with if I'm playing it in handheld mode, because the sticks on those pads are like way larger, and I've got fairly large hands. So yeah, that is what I play with my Switch with. Otherwise, this gun. And no problem at all. I used Google Translate to read. I hope that's what you meant. Oh, Brett, I know what you mean as well with the race. When you do this one with the Elise as to get the 5 tokens, you could just set the car doing it. But 1 second. First turn on the right in May, center bet. Yeah, the auto acceleration thing, if you're using it in manual controls, when you pull in behind a car, sometimes the like that auto acceleration just decelerates your car so as to avoid the hit. I know it happens too sometimes. The other thing that's really important, if you guys haven't done it, just for those single player events, is it's in sound and display, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that thing in the bottom right hand corner there. I'm kind of in the way of it. Whoop! The thing that's down there. The thing that says knockdown camera, enabled or disabled. Like, that is one that I would absolutely make sure that you disable, because of the fact that like if you have that enabled, you constantly get that thing where the camera is like looking back behind you whenever you're knocking down in single player events. And yeah, it is it's just kind of essential really to turn it off. And also, if you're ever going to upload stuff from this game to YouTube, make sure and turn off the game music. As much as it's kind of like, yeah, it's slightly duller sounding, you just get used to it after a while, and like you don't get your stuff flagged. And like that's the thing, is like I don't want to have anything on my channel flagged. All right, I'm going to use my last fuel unit with this. I need to gain 500 places with 1 unit of the lichen. But I'm gonna sign up in the 10 seconds after I put this in chat. And like I said, hopefully if you guys are in chat and up for trying to join us, we might see you in one last race, and then I'm gonna get myself a Chiron. And I don't think that's anyone from chat. I will check what's that statement from Russian meant in a second. I see that the end of it has the word Nintendo. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm past the 10-second mark. This is where 360s can happen. This is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean my car explodes. Oh, I thought he would have actually came down on top of me. No, 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 no. I see the yellow dot on the map is like just directly on top of my car. Oof. To be honest, I'm kind of happier to be one step behind these two guys than knocked down by them. I'm happy here for a second. Less happy here. I'm gonna see if I can use the ramp portion up here to not get knocked down. Oh, Adrian X, please stop. Kind of one of those things where he's like using the exact. Oh, 360. Cheeky. I was kind of thinking, I was like, I'm not sure if he's being aggressive or just happens to be on the same driving line as me exactly. But no, trying to flatland 360 me. Now I know. Now I know. I know your game, bro. My rebuttal to a 360 is drive really fast towards the finish line and hope I beat him. Woohoo! No! You! I do love a tight race like that sometimes though. It's really cool. Just like incredibly down to the wire. I'm just checking what that means. So here. Oh, and sorry, I always play on Nintendo. Yay, free pack. It's like a little bonus. I should probably just actually wait for this till after reset. Although I think that'll be tomorrow morning. Ooh. 20 whole points. Like, if you haven't got it, Brett, the FXXK that you can get from all of the events is really awesome. Like, that FXK can do pretty much every single day's expert race. But I think 1,400 is close enough. I got within 1,065. But I am going to crack open some packs and 5-star that Chiron. And then I am going to, stop up. Mr. Beast. 25k what? Oh, one thing I'll say, Brett, that Lamborghini Centenario, don't like put credits and stuff into that if you can avoid it. Like, that is not a good car. It's just very, very costly. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to remember how many actual blueprints I need for this. Because I think it's 21. And I know the fact that, like, I worked it out. I think it said 5,000 tokens is the worst possible scenario this works out at costing me. So, how. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's 21 blueprints away. So, at worst, this can be 7 packs. I am also going to open up OBS so I can actually record this. But I'm finally committing to getting the 5th star in this Chiron at the end of an awesome live stream, which is also going to be on my channel. But yeah, sound for joining me for the live stream, and you can now get to see how horrific my luck will be with Chiron packs to try to get it. Actually, this can be worse than 5,000. Because if I'm really unlucky, the Chiron will offer me the ability to have the extra packs, and then I won't get anything in those extra packs. So yeah, time for some bad luck. Definitely making sure that's the Bugatti Chiron packs, and I'm not in the wrong packs. Yes. Yay, trash. And trash. And trash. I was talking to a mate, and he actually legitimately said to me, he was like, you should consider contacting Gameloft and letting him know the fact that people watch your streams, and maybe they'll give you slightly better luck. So yeah, that is 750 tokens for one blueprint. Or well, 750 tokens for 3. Which works out at 250 tokens per blueprint for me. Oh! So I definitely get 6 this pack. And I think I'm just getting 6. Ah, Lycan blueprints. Yes! 6! That's fantastic luck, all things considered. Okay, so set number 3. The worst case scenario, I would need 7 of these. Alright, so that means definitely at least 6. What are the chances that I get it on the next one? I need 6 from the next. I'm so not looking forward to this. yeah, like I said, Game Loft. Should they give me good luck just so that other people watch and go, hey, that's good luck? Or punish the. Yes! That's the last pack I need to get. And my cat invades. Hello, cat. And I will overshoot it by 3. Oh no. I will overshoot it by 6. And my cat will deafen. Hello, cat. Bah! But yeah, like this is one car where I really, really love the car, and like it's so awesome in so many events. And my apologies if she is sitting directly on top of the microphone. I need to re-record the audio for the end of this video. But she's a cool cat, so she gets away with it. How many does that actually put me to the max? Oof, 6 over. So I actually got like 12 in that last pack. Oh, this game. But at the same time, it wasn't too bad. It was, I want to say 4. And there was 12 inside in the last 750. Oh, and sorry if you can hear an echo. Is it? Just there we go. Bye bye, cat. She is awesome, but she is also like incredibly loud and purry. Okay, so I get myself a 5-star Chiron. I was gonna promise myself that anyway after like doing this multiplayer season. But guys, thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate the company and chilling out and hanging out for the evening. And like I said as well in any of the comments or stuff on my videos, I really appreciate all the positive feedback and stuff. Like it is really, really cool. So yeah, throughout this Chiron event, and yeah, Asphalt is definitely one of those games where I've been enjoying it. And yeah, so I'll definitely be kind of covering any of the car events, and for the rest of the next week I'm going to be trying to do the expert race in the what you call it, the Lamborghini Centenario. I see the message retracted, which said that was always a 3-pack. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for the evening, and go and see if I can afford possibly any upgrades for this. I will probably do them tomorrow, so as to... Oh my god, that's 1,000,000 credits. Okie doke. Well, that'll get upgraded at some stage. For anyone wondering, by the way, that's not even the worst car that I have that needs credits. This, yeah, also requires the 1,000,000 credits per thing. But I think was there another one that I had where it's actually above 1,000,000. I think there might have been one that was 1.3. Maybe it was the last ones for the Egoista. They were crazy priced. But yeah, I'm gonna do yeah, I'm gonna chill out and yeah, kind of call it for the night. Oh man, 1,000,000 for the epics. No way. Okay guys, but thank you very much for joining for some of the live stream and stuff. I really appreciate the company, like I said. And yeah, I will be updating the YouTube channel on the daily with either Asphalt videos, and I've been trying to put together a grid review as well for the Grid Autosport game that's on the Nintendo Switch. So hopefully I'll have that together at some stage in the next couple of days, and I'll throw it onto the channel. And yeah, like I said, as always guys, thanks for all the cool feedback and stuff. I really appreciate it, and the really cool comments and stuff from all the different days. So yeah, mind yourself guys, and have a good evening. If you're over in the States, I'm guessing most people are heading towards bed, and something that I should be doing a long time ago. But yeah, peace out guys, and thanks again for the company with racing, and drive safe always.